Hello, friends. This is Asha. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to talk about really quick three things which is stopping you um, to come into union with your twin flame. So, I know this journey is not that easy as we probably see from an external perspective, but just to know that the journey can be very quick and easy if you just focus on these three things, especially like you are a divine feminine or a divine masculine who is going through this journey and seeing lots of ups and downs, and also you're not seeing much progress so far externally. And if you look at the journey in a different perspective, just make sure you take care of these three things, especially like when you're dealing with the separation. So the first thing is, so if you're seeing this journey not very serious, right? If you're not really committed to your inner work, if you are putting this as a priority, lower priority, and you're taking other things in your life as a priority, it could be your work, it could be your family, children, or anything else which is a priority than the journey. So it might can have an impact. Why? Because this journey is something given to you as a topmost priority, because everything else in your life is kind of associated with this, right? You cannot put your twin flame journey and the work towards a union as a second priority, because you are the first priority in your life. So your union is. So you can never be a second priority in your life. No one comes as a first priority, neither your family, neither your children, neither your other family members, or your work. So you could be very ambitious person, but that doesn't mean that you have to put your work as a first priority. So just make sure you are committed to this work. You have a daily routine and a schedule for doing your inner work. You are internally prioritizing, committing to this journey, and putting this as a first priority. Trust me, whenever I looked at things and the things in this journey as a second priority, it never moved. Then I have to look within me and look at where it was blocking me to prioritize those things in the journey as the first priority. When I did this, everything else in the journey has moved. So number two is, if you are blaming your divine masculine, this is not going to work, right? I know there are situations when you feel that your divine masculine is not responding to you or behaving to you in a way which is not appropriate, which is making you feel hurt. And most of the divine feminines keep that kind of resentments and blame towards the divine masculine because of the certain circumstances they have to go through. It's mostly during the separation phase, it becomes very difficult to kind of, you know, forgive the divine masculine for certain things he has done or he is behaving. But it is very important to know that keeping resentment and blame is not really going to help in this journey, because this journey is about unconditional love. uh, you One of the key lesson in this journey is about having the forgiveness and learning the forgiveness. That means as you are able to forgive yourself and your divine masculine, you are learning the lesson of unconditional love. So whatever the circumstances may be, whatever the situations may be, you cannot blame your twin flame, your divine masculine. You cannot keep resentment. If you have those feelings, look at within and work on the blocks and work on the emotional aspect that is bringing you, and then do the mirror exercise on that. Mirror exercise is a first process which you project the upset and then you projected that back to you. Look at what is blocking you within inside and Then you look at the root cause, heal it with love, and then you integrate back into yourself. So, any blame, resentment that comes in, which are the lower vibrational aspect, lower vibrational energy. So, heal that and then move forward. The third is even doing the inner work. Most of us probably may not see any external results. So the important factor in this journey is there is no there is no external progress as you see, but it is always about your internal progress. It is always about how much peace you are bringing within you, how much you are composed of your emotional aspect, how much you feel content within you, how much you feel good within yourself, how much you're taking care of yourself, how you have changed internally. This is what the measures are. There is no external measures. You might see the circumstances where your divine masculine is have not changed. You wouldn't see any situation that has not been changed. But keeping the external circumstances as a measure is never going to work in this journey. So you need to really make sure you are measuring your progress against your internal uh, progress, internal validations, and making sure you're giving this to yourself as required, not really get into the attachment of the external circumstances. I know there are situations where, if the field situations have not changed, but what has been changing is as you are changing internally, your divine masculine is also changing internally. So you as a divine feminine, you have the spiritual tools available to you and you know how to do the work, but your divine masculine doesn't know. So it's not compassionate for them to expect the changes in the external circumstances as a sudden result. It doesn't work that way. So as you change and you when you come to a kind of an understanding and realization of the work is the journey is about is then is the divine masculine will be changing. So so never measure your progress on external validations and circumstances, always look within. So if you are able to apply these three things, I think you can really progress well within your journey. This journey, twin flame journey, is not really a soulmate relationship. This is totally different the way you need to manage and look at it. Um, the journey is all about yourself. The journey is all about how you are making progress in yourself and how you are coming into completion with yourself, right? That's where your union is. Obviously the union is yours and no one can take away your union because your union is within you. It's not going to go anywhere. How much of the time you are going to give to yourself is where you are really going to make the progress, and how easily you are able to manage this journey, not really choosing the contrast. Most of us, what happens is like we keep choosing the pain, we keep choosing the suffering because that's how we have been taught, right? That's how been lived so far. So it's easy for us to take pain as we think, but that is not really the case. So the moment you choose your journey with more compassion and easiness, is where it's going to bring you the result, not really going with the contrast. So whenever there is a suffering that seems to be there or coming up, you can always make a different choice there and move out of it. So the more you bring the compassion to yourself and to the journey, it becomes more easy for you to manage and make progress. So just keep in mind um, the three tips basically, where you can really make some progress. So I have seen in my journey, I have went through a lot of pain and sufferings in the beginning because I was not really sure how the work works. So it took me a bit of time to really get into the real understanding of the work. And then I started seeing the results externally too. So sometimes it becomes difficult to handle the way the situations you are going through, then it becomes easy to take a support of an ascension coach, because as a coach, they know how to handle and how to really help you to go deep into your blocks and heal those blocks. So the journey then it becomes more easy than you struggling yourself to find. Most of the times when you're doing it alone, it's not easy for you to get into the deep rooted blocks. So an ascension coach can help. So I am an ascension coach, and if you really need a support in your journey, let me know in the comment or visit my website. You can see, the coaching packages, and you can book the packages. Or if you really want to have a 30 minutes intro session, feel free to ping me, or free feel free to book the session. So we will meet in the next video with another topic. So see you soon.